Wieso funktioniert das wieder nicht? Ah, jetzt. Okay, jetzt funktioniert wieder alles wunderbar. Alrighty, let's finish this for the good. Do some more ASMR. Alright, time for 4 Grandmasters and the champion battle. Alrighty, first off we battle Courtney, whose name is Maike in the German version, for whatever reason. But we shall beat Courtney with the legendary Moltres deck. Not a tough opponent with an aquatic deck, but she could be quite a problem if we didn't have that many water cards. For the second battle we will be facing, I think, the water guy, Jack, Gentleman Jack, where we will need thunder or lightning. It may take us a few tries. Ah, it's better. I couldn't hear the music. It was weird. Right, so let's equip Squirtle, drain some energy from the Vulpix, and use our builds to draw some cards. Okay, so we got both Professor Oaks in our hand, which is bad. I hope this wouldn't happen because our current hand is horrible. We have a Gust of Wind and we do have an Energy Surge, which I'm going to use before we draw a third Professor Oak. We might actually just lose this outright if we don't draw anything useful, because I don't want to waste my Professor Oaks. Okay, she attaches Fire Energy and skips the turn. But Lapras, that's good. So now it's not an entire waste anymore. So we play Professor Oak and we just ditch our entire hand and just render the Poliwag line useless. Got a second Squirtle, that's good. We can bubble again for the paralysis and stun the Vulpix for the KO. Okay, she's equipped in the other Pokemon. Wartortle? No, Blastoise. No, why did we draw Blastoise now? Fuck! I have both in my hand. Damn it. That's a huge waste. Is that a Lapras? I could use the item finder actually and draw more cards. Yeah, we will do that. We'll discard the Professor... No, we discard the 2 water energies and gain build. Okay, there's the Wartortle. Good, 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 good. Got it in time. So we can't attack this turn, because I just fucked this up. Which might have been stupid, because now we're going to take damage, but it's not a big deal. Even if she confuses us, evolving will cure the confusion. And then we'll get her. We're just sweeping. Okay, Eevee on the bench. Energy to Wartortle. Evolve to Blastoise. Put Lapras on the bench and Oak. Well, 7 new. Okay, that's not bad. We do have Squirtle on our bench, so we can evolve to Wartortle. But the item finder, yeah, does not allow us to revive the Blastoise. Give Lapras energy, because it seems to be the smart thing. With Wartortle energy, should we give that to Eevee? Now we'll wait a turn. We need some more cards to use the item finder effectively. He trades for Moltres. She trades for Moltres. Moltres actually is only a problem because she gets Fire Giver, and I think she reveal like the top 4 cards, and every fire card she gets, she just attaches. And for like 4 energy, she can deal a lot of damage to us. Dive Bomb. Yeah, either it hits for 70 damage or it misses completely. Give this to Eevee, so if we get Vaporeon, we can evolve it. Oh yeah, Eevee is not a water type yet. Okay, then we Hydro Pump for 40. Ah, that was stupid. We need to put the other water energy on Blastoise too, so we can 2-hit 450 each. There we go. So she won't have enough energy for Moltres, and it's pretty much worthless by now. And she does not have anything that can resist our Blastoise's strength. So we can just Hydro Pump again. Knock out Moltres. Easy KO. The item finder, and we will discard the Articuno and 1 double colorless in order to get another bill. Use him, draw 2 cards. Get more water energy, which is fine. Use 1 super energy removal on Lapras. And drain the Growlithe of its energy so it can't get in our way. Hydro Pump again. Now Moltres is out. And he does not have any energy cards. Wow. Sucks to be her. This is the Eevee. Toss the coin. This is, but actually it doesn't really matter. You can Hydro Pump the Moltres for 50 and KO next turn. There's a Vaporeon, perfect. Put it on Eevee, Hydro Pump. Take it on the Moltres. Use the Energy Surge to gain energy. Put it on Lapras. The item finder and get rid of Poliwag and the Breeder. Gain the Professor. Use the double colorless on Wartortle and play the Professor. Now, how much energy do we have in the graveyard? 3. Yep, we use Super Energy Retrieval. Discard 1 water and a Gyarados. And then we can select the energy cards. Put 1 on Blastoise, 2 on Lapras, 1 on Wartortle, and then Hydro Pump. No matter what happens, we are perfectly prepared. So she has a completely unprepared Magmar, and she has pretty much given up the battle. That's Courtney defeated. The first leader is done in just about 15 minutes, I guess? 10 minutes maybe? But we don't get any packs for the victory. So, second one is... oh no, it's Steve. Thunder Steve. Yes, I want to prepare for the duel. And we have to reduce all of our water cards to rubble and bring ground types. So we bring Diglett and Dugtrio 3 times. Bring the Machop line. Geodude, Grabline Golem. Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. Rhyhorn and Rhydon twice. Seems good. We ditch Eevee because we don't need it right now. Maybe I have too many Pokemon. Oh yeah, we need to swap the water energy for fighting energy or else we're stuck. Let's save here. And we go for Grandmaster Steve's Legendary Zapdos deck. This is like a really difficult one. Because the Zapdos is the most OP card in the entire game. Like, literally OP. It's not even funny. If we beat the Grandmasters and I get the hand on on Zapdos, I can show that because the deck is fucking OP. It's not fair, not in the slightest. Okay, so Hitmonchan does not have any resistance to Electabuzz, which is bad. And also Zapdos had resistance to ground types, so we might be in trouble. Anyway. Let's see. Get Professor Oak. I do need some Pokemon cards, or else can't really fight back. So... give this to Hitmonchan. We'll get a bad start. Just Jab. I think Jab should still do 40. Yep, it does. We're still at a slight disadvantage. Because ground is immune. Ground and fighting may be good against electric. But those that are considered fighting like Nocturne, Hitmonchan is not resistant to electric. And Machop is also not resistant to electric. Do I want to put every energy? No, he has Zapdos. I can't really do much to it. I can do like 10 damage? Yeah. 10 damage and that'll be it. I think I want to give this to Machop and potentially just draw a good prize card. Which is a fighting energy. Why not? Yeah, now he has Zapdos, but it's not a difficult Zapdos. That's one of the rather easy to beat Electrode. Now we would really require a sweep, so we can just swap him into something undesirable for him. But I don't want to discard all of my cards yet. I want to risk it when I have enough energy. Because this Zapdos can hurt us. Let's use the Pokeball. Why does it never work? It never works when I need it. Okay. Should we wait a turn? What's it gonna do? Thunderstorm for 40. What is Thunderstorm doing to us? For each of your opponent's bench Pokemon for a coin. 20. And for each Tails it does 10 to itself. That's not bad. I will put this on Machop and wait another turn. Because now he's equipping Zapdos. Got a Bill. Bill was good. Draw. Got energy removal, which is equally good. And we suck one from Zapdos. Now I can try the Pokeball again. Again, not successful. We use the item finder. We get rid of the trio. And the double colorless. And take Bill. And Flame. What? How's that possible, Brody? I mean, nice to see you here, but I'm sorry, I was already turned down the volume like as much as possible. Let's see. Okay, so I adjusted the desktop audio for a bit. Maybe that helps? I don't know. What do we have in our hand? Not what I required to get. Give this to Machop and wait another turn. Oh no, there it goes. There's the Zapdos. Please? Oh, of course he hits me. This thing is the sole reason this deck is so dangerous. And we use the Pokeball. We are successful, at least. And we pick... Come on, Machoke. There we go. and evolve. Put this on Hitmonchan. And now use Oak. We need the swap card, so we can bring an Electrode and just finish it in one blow. Which we didn't get, but we can draw 2 more. Here we go, Gust of Wind. Okay, we bring an Electrode. And now we're gonna be a dick and punch it. Okay, Electrode is done. We also got Super Energy Removal, which is sweet because we can just take 2 energies of the Zapdos and make it weak. So we will do just that. Discard an energy and take 2 of this. Next card we would have drawn is Bill. Damn. I don't want to cheat always. Okay, let's equip Hitmonchan and start just taking some hits on it. See. What can I do with my joke? A Karate Chop will only do 20. This is not going as well as I hoped it would. We need the final evolution. We need Machamp. Machamp can at least damage it. But he's certainly gonna start soon zapping us, and then we're gonna be in trouble. Because we have no resistance to it, no resistance to its attacks. I do have a chance. No, I don't. I don't have a plus power. So he's gonna put in a 4. He doesn't have energy! Lucky me, I guess. Okay. So just keep on special punching it. Oh, son of a bitch, he healed. Okay, that's the item finder. We will probably use that. Give this to Hitmonlee. What was Hitmonlee's specialty? Yeah, Stretch Kick is pretty good. We can just hit about anything on his bench. For 20. Let's use the item finder. Get rid of Rhydon. I think we already discarded Graveler too. Yeah, we only had 1 copy of Graveler, so we can just... No, wait! We do have the Pokemon breeder in our hand. I don't want to waste this. Let's get rid of Rhydon. And the Duck Trio. And be a dick and take Gust of Wind. Now we retreat. We bring in a choke. Use the Gust of Wind card and swap him into his other Zapdos. And then we Karate Chop for 20. Not much, but we can at least damage it. And we keep Karate Chopping. If we do get Machamp, we can at least deal 30 damage. Oh, okay. I see. You dude? Let's bring it to the bench. How much does Golem need? 4. Now we will have to wait, I guess. Karate Chop again. Hit Zapdos. Professor Oak, that's not bad. Use the Pokemon breeder on Golem and evolve Geodude. So what does you need? 2 cards. So we can't do this right now. We need more cards for this to work. And I don't want to get rid of my energy retrieval card. It's actually a little bit valuable. There's Machamp, awesome. What's its Pokemon power? Whenever your opponent attacks Damage Machamp. 10 recoil, that's good. So we Seismic Toss. Take out the Zapdos. And there's the next Zapdos. Oh my god, it's ready. I didn't see that one coming. So Thunderstorm hits for 40, and now he has to flip coins. And I hope he hits a lot of tails. That's 2 tails? Dang. I hoped he would hit 3 tails, because we could instantly KO. Ah, no, we took damage and our ability got kicked. So now we can at least fight back. Let's use Super Energy Retrieval, discard the 2 Oaks, and get all 4 energies back. And throw them on Golem, and then take out the Zapdos. Okay, if you can hear me loud and clear now, that's perfect. Okay, there's a Zapdos with the great big Thunder Strikes back. But I feel like it's not going to be able to do much to us. So we just Seismic Toss for 30. It draws 2. Gets another Voltorb and can't do anything. Get a Bill. Play Bill? I have to watch my remaining cards. I think I can't allow myself to run out of cards now. That'd be very stupid because I would lose. When I was doing so well. We only need to get rid of Zapdos. And then this game is as good as over. No, wrong Pokemon. Don't give it a... Not to Hitmonlee. To Hitmonchan. Let's make toss. Okay, Zapdos is down to 10. Got a swap card, that's good. So we Seismic Toss, beat Zapdos, and we only need 1 more prize card. And I suppose this is victory. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. What the fuck was he doing? He's dead. Alright, Grandmaster Steven has been defeated. So that means we only need 2 more. Now here's Jack the Gentleman using water cards. And again, we need to dismantle our deck completely, because now we need electric type cards. But this is going far better than I anticipated. Okay. Let's see, did we even use an electric type deck before? I don't think so. See what we have. Zapdos takes 4 energy. But let's just bring 1 and try it. Oof. If I had to do this with the same deck, then I would be happy if my water deck would be complete. Because Steve would have completely torched me. Like, certainly. Magnemite? Magnemite? What's Magnetic Storm? Ah, okay, I could get rid of all of my cards and attach them randomly, but that's kinda... Meh. Maybe not. We just try what we can do. Do Raichus. Pikachu's. 12. We only have 12. Wow. Let's bring in Eevee twice. And maybe another Jolteon, if we can. Yep, that's Jolteon. Remove those for lightning. And we won't need a breeder for this deck, actually. Let's pick more energy removal. 8. I think I got everything. Let's see if we can beat Jack. For the Grandmaster, we will need a fighting type deck once more. For the final battle, I actually would like to use my water deck once more, just because it's my favorite one. Okay, we start with Voltorb. Not the best start. And we go up against Lapras. This is a very bad start. You can just hit us for 20 damage. For 10 damage next turn. Yep. And we have Frozen Solid. Not a good start. If we don't get something that takes Voltorb's place, we're actually fucked. Imagine you have to do this without saving. I don't have anything. This is the worst start I ever had in a championship tournament duel. Yep. And is this game? No, we have Eevee. No, we do have a chance again, but we don't have any energy cards. So without being able to attack, even though Jolteon is not going to do us any good. What should I do with a fucking... Ugh. This is not working out. Like, completely not working out. I don't have anything to face this guy, so we will probably have to start this again. Or he just swaps. I'm equally fine with that. I can just pound on the chances for 10 damage each turn. Okay, give this to Eevee, that's important. And just keep tackling. I don't think our Electrode can blow up. Just to Eevee and tackle. Okay, he's gonna power up his Pokemon cards. So his Lapras is almost defeated. The thing is, if you can swap in Lapras for free, he will Confuse Ray us, and that's something I don't really like a lot. Let's wolf this. Super energy removal. So whose energy do we want to take? Because there's a chance that our double kick would be at least one hit and defeated. But I want to wait. I want to see who he's putting the energy on. There's a Pokeball. Let's completely fail the toss once more. It's not important we hit any tosses right now, is it? Okay, he gets Seal another energy card. Just a double colorless. Fuck up the coin flip again. Let's use the super energy removal. And take both from Seal. 30 doesn't require the energy anyway. There's Electabuzz. Let's keep this in my hand, so I can discard it if needed. Fuck up the coin flip for the 3rd time in a row. And Chansey is not looking too hot anymore. Here's a Gust of Wind. I could use that and just take down Seal, but I actually want to kill Lapras. So how about we play the Item Finder, discard Electabuzz and Magnemite, Take the super energy removal back in our hand. Discard lightning energy for Jolteon. Use the super energy removal on Jolteon. Take Seal's energies away. Play Gust of Wind. Bring in Lapras. Put double colorless on Jolteon. And Stun Needle it. That's a kill. And there is Articuno. So we still have Voltorb on our bench, but it's badly hurt. So let's bring in Zapdos instead. And then Stun Needle for Paralyze and 60 damage. Huh? Are you kidding me? Why is it not weak to lightning? It's a fucking flying type. Game is weird. Does have no weakness. Okay, that's interesting. Then Double Kick would do more damage, but we need 2 successful coin flips for this to work. Which we didn't get! Fuck you, game! So we didn't gain anything for it, sadly. Okay, Professor Oak is actually quite perfect. Let's play the Pokeball, since we lose it anyway, and then just play Oak. 4 more Lightning Energy cards. Here's Electrode on Voltorb. Zapdos requires 2 more. Fine with that. There's a Gust of Wind, that's also good. Okay. Let's Stun Needle it again, because now it doesn't make any difference. We will kill it anyway in 2 turns. Does he have anything remotely threatening to us? No, he does not. Okay, Zapdos is prepared for battle. Bring in Electabuzz and Stun Needle the Articuno, taking it down. This is Pikachu, and there's Chansey back. There's Magnemite, but we don't have this anymore. This to Electabuzz and Double Kick. No, we can't afford to miss both coin flips. We can. And we Stun Needle it instead. Okay, Chansey's down to 10. You did not just do that. What an asshole! He just saved his hide. Piece of shit. Okay. Give this to Electabuzz. Pikachu on the bench. Stun Needle once. I think I'm starting to kill his Steel. Oh no, he only has 1 energy, that's fine. Just the Pikachu. Double Kick, maybe? Why? Why couldn't I have just gotten a second head? Yeah, you can. You can cheat. If you toss the coin before closing the result, if it's not desired result, instead of just accepting of the press of A or B, you can soft reset, and then the game will treat it as if you never did the coin flip. The result will be the same for the entirety of the turn, but the next turn the results will be re-rolled, so you can re-roll your results every turn. Pikachu, Double Kick, which was stupid because usually this could have missed. Okay, Articuno's down. Got energy removal, that's sweet. Okay, you can headbutt us, which is fine by me. I will use the energy removal on one of the seals, and we will use Bill. Get another Eevee. Double colorless. What does Electrode require? No, Chain Lightning wouldn't be good, but we can give it the double colorless so it can use Tackle. Then we Stun Needle, take out the seal. Alright, 2 prizes remaining. I think it's Lapras back. Headbutts for 10. Bill. Put this on Pikachu and Stun Needle. Seal is defeated. And now he has only Lapras left. But I really don't care about Lapras because I can just be a dick. And use Gust of Wind. Weave him into the seal. And deliver the finishing blow. And with that we've beaten the 3rd Grandmaster. Only one remaining. Rod. Why is it called Rod? I mean, okay, in this German version he's called Udo, which is equally bad. Yes, I'd very much like to prepare for the battle. So he is having dragon types, and dragon types in this game have no types, so they're colorless. They're not exactly weak to fighting types, and they're also not weak to water types. But it really doesn't matter too much for us. We will just use fighting types anyway. Brain Bench. Ooh, and Diglett, Dugtrio. Machoke, and Machamp. Geodude, Graveler, and Golem. Munchan, Hitmonlee. Rhyhorn and Rhydon. Also the Pokemon breeder. Let's get rid of something we don't need. One Hitmonlee. Okay, this should be good. So let's go for the semi-final battle of this game. Trying to beat Grandmaster Rod and his legendary Dragonite deck. He will usually just play dragons, and Dratini is not known for having a lot of health. So if he brings in Dratini, we can just one-shot it, that's easy. Oh, so you can trick this way too. I didn't know about that. Maybe I should test it out. By watching the momentum and just like count some seconds and then toss the coin. So he starts off with Dratini, which is not weak to ground, but it's fine. Let's play Bill and draw more cards. Bring Hitmonchan to the bench. Play the Pokeball. Again, it misses, like always. Okay, let's use Dig. And if he does not do anything with Dratini, we can just KO next turn. Thank you, perfect. We will use the Fighting Energy on Diglett. We will use the Energy Removal on Magikarp. We will throw the Pokeball. Successless. Can you say that? And then Mudslap, the Dratini. First KO. His turn he brings in Magikarp. Ah, oh, I wish he didn't have the Lapras. We would have won then and there in just like 2 turns. Damn, that's a bummer. That would have been really funny. Use the energy removal, take Lapras' energy, Pokeball. Why do I always miss? This is really fucking stupid. Point flips in this game, it's just not okay. Give this a Hitmonchan and Mudslap. And it's down. No, we don't need that shop. This time I should pick something useful. Fighting Energy would be okay, I guess. Pokemon breeder. We have Geodude, so it's kinda useless right now. Another Diglett now. Now we certainly don't need another Diglett. Not yet. What's the final prize card? Okay, we take the fighting energy. What gives? Of course he has more Laprases now. Super. Ah, it's energy removal. Good. Let's give this to Hitmonchan. Maybe I was stupid because now our coin flip is not gonna miss. It is missing. I didn't say anything. Mudslap. That would be very kind if we wouldn't miss our coin flip all the time, you know? Oh, well, we just draw it. We just draw it. It's also okay. You can do that. I can live with this. Putting in the bench. No use. A trio. And slash. Fighting energy for the trio. Another slash. Lapras is down. Yes, he's like waiting until he puts Pokemon on his bench. He's like doing this on purpose. Okay, so we slash. 440. We slash for 40. He wasn't even fighting back. I completely annihilated him. Oh, that's really sad. Okay, Grandmaster Rod has been defeated. And there's only one trainer left we need to beat. And Ronald is like, oh yeah, I already took the legendary Pokemon cards. Okay, so for this battle, it might be smart to go for a fighting type deck. But we started with a water deck, and I want to finish with a water deck. I would have said we use a grass type deck, but it's no use. We don't even have Venusaur. We have nothing. So let's go with the water type deck and make sure we can actually win this. Okay, so this should be the final save. And it's the final duel. If you beat Ronald, this game is over. The second half is like very short. So let's see if our water deck can best Ronald for the third time now. We start with Poliwag. Then I think we're fucked. I said that before, but Poliwag is not a good start. Here's Ratini, because he's using the Dragonite card. We might be forced to go Professor Oak right away, or else we have no cards to play. And he just took our energy away. Okay, we have Poliwhirl now, so we can take a little bit more hits. But we can't hurt him yet. We need more water energy cards. And we also have no healing. Okay, we will use Professor Oak now. Which is sad because we have to discard Gyarados and Blastoise, so Magikarp is now effectively useless. But we got Poliwrath, which is awesome. But we can't utilize Super Energy Removal, sadly. So we will have to hang on for one more turn. Take the 10 damage, and now it's getting very close. Bring Lapras to the bench, evolve Poliwhirl, the Poliwrath, and now Water Gun. How does his Water Gun work? Okay, 5 water energy is the maximum, so we give him 1. And Water Gun, the Dratini. Beat it. And he brings in Eevee. Eevee can Tail Whack us. And he misses. Very good for us. So we use the water energy on Poliwrath once more. Use the Pokeball. And Water Gun. Eevee is down. And he only has Dratini left. Did we seriously just win like this? Are you fucking real? That was the worst final battle I ever had. And we won. I'm sorry, but the legendary Pokemon cards have chosen Yuki? Now we can finally inherit the Pokemon cards. Because we are a fucking badass. And we gain all of the 4 cards. The legendary level 37 Moltres. Also, the legendary level 37 Articuno. And the level 68 legendary Zapdos. And the card we never got to see, level 41 legendary Dragonite. It's actually a quite nice card. And now we get credits. Woo! But before we end this, because I only wanted to finish this game, there is one short thing I wanted to show you. For this we need to go back into the game as soon as the credits have rolled, because we can now build an horribly overpowered deck. It's not fun to watch. It's fun to watch, it's not fair to play anymore. But let's enjoy the credits for a bit. There's a second part of the game which has more modern cards, but I've never played through the game because there were a lot of duels where I just got stuck. And also the storyline is like the Club Masters get abducted by Team Grand Rocket, and then you have to beat the Grand Rocket guys to get their medals or something, and then you can get new medals. I don't know, I never finished it. But it's a lot harder than this game, I suppose. Because the AI is not so stupid anymore. There's less mistakes, and also with the more modern cards, weaknesses have been adjusted. Yeah, for example, I also didn't do the tournaments where you can get Mewtwo and Mew. There's like a really strong Mewtwo card in there. that deals like I think 20 damage for each energy card on it, and it just gets so strong. Like 5 energies and it just hits everything for 100. But what I'm about to build is even better. If I'm not wrong, you can get every card of the Masters 4 times or 3 times. Maybe even only twice. But the first time you get all 4, and then you can beat the Grandmasters I think 4 more times, and every time you will get a random legendary card copy. So you can have 2 Zapdos, 2 Moltres, 2 Articuno, and 2 Dragonites. But literally the Moltres card is only good if you don't start off with it, if you play it. Like, after the game started, you play it, then you can search your deck for energy cards. That's useful. Articuno is good to stun an enemy. If you place it after the game has started, you can flip a coin and paralyze your opponent. Dragonite is kinda useless. Slam deals 30 damage, potentially 30 damage, times the amount of heads you roll, but you can even deal 0 damage. And it can heal, I think, 2 Pokemon, 2 damage counters of each of your Pokemon, if it comes into play, but the only effective way to get it into play early is the Pokemon Breeder by skipping Dragonair. So I'd say the most useful card is actually Zapdos. And you will see soon why, because now we have Zapdos, and I can build an electric type deck, which you will do. But first off, let's read the remaining emails, and get some booster packs, which we absolutely don't require anymore. Another Clefairy, sweet. De-evolution spray can be such a fucking troll card. If like the evolved form has more health than the less evolved form, like I don't know, you put like 70 damage counters on a Venusaur and then evolve it back into Bulbasaur, which can only take 40 damage, it just dies. It's really rude. Okay. Now we will take out all the water cards because we don't need them anymore. They did their job and they did it well. Now it's time for the ultimate cheese deck. We will only require this. And that's it. We don't require anything else. We will require, however, energy, which we will take about 20, just to make sure we have it. And then we will take energy search, energy removal. We won't need switch. We will take the Pokédex. Defender is good. Item Finder. Gust of Wind. Definitely potions. Full heal. And yeah. This will be your deck. Let's visit Amy for our final duel. There's a slight chance this will not work. There's always a slight chance, but usually this deck is like really unfair. We just need to wait until we have cards in our hand. The one Pokemon card that we actually have, which can take a while because we only draw 7 out of 60. If you would play with Mulligan rules, the opponent could draw like 10 cards. Like every time you have to reshuffle and draw new cards, the opponent just draws additional cards from their deck. Okay, we have Zapdos. Usually if you bring in Zapdos, its Pearl of Thunder would activate, which would hit a random opponent other than Zapdos for 30 damage. But since it's our only Pokemon, we put it into the arena and we start up the game. Okay, she starts with Goldeen. She will hit us for 10, which is absolutely fine. We equip 1 energy to us. And we will use the Pokédex to see if we have anything in front of us we want. Defender is... wait. Lightning Energy, Defender, Lightning Energy... Item Finder, this, that. Yes. Now it's Amy's turn again. To hit us for 20 damage. For 10. Oh no. Whatever will we do? We use the Lightning Energy and heal for 20. And he draws new cards. Take 10 damage. We will activate Defender. And now it's time for the bullshit. Big Thunder hits a random target for 70 damage, completely ignoring if it has resistance to the element. So we just one-shot a Pokemon on her bench for 70 damage, and she couldn't do jack shit about it. So all the Pokemon in her play area have 70 damage, 70 HP or less. So if we had Wartortle, which we sadly didn't, we hit Squirtle. But yeah, we just KO'd 2 Pokemon, and we only took 20 damage so far. Now we will use the potion, recover the health we just lost. Then we use Super Energy Removal, sacrifice 1 Lightning, take both of Wartortle's energy, just in case we miss, and use Big Thunder again, and kill Goldeen. He hits us for 20 with Water Gun. We will use the Item Finder, discard the 2 double colors since we don't require them anymore, and pick up the potion. Use the potion to recover 20 health, and Big Thunder again, killing the Wartortle in the process. Okay, this is the only thing that can potentially break our game. If she would have landed this agility move, she would not take any damage next turn, which would make it for me impossible to hit her. But since she wasn't lucky, we can just Big Thunder it, and yep, that's GG. Welcome to the terror that is legendary Zapdos. It's unfair. It's unreasonably unfair. You can even beat the Rock and the Fighting Gym with this, because Big Thunder is ignoring resistance. So even if they have like a 70 Dugtrio in the game, you can just one-shot it. Also, Zapdos had 30 resistance to Fighting, so he's not gonna be able to do anything. This Zapdos is just gonna ruin everybody's day. It's just unfair. And the cool thing is, if you have 2 of them, you play one, and when the first one should be about to faint, you play the second one. Then the roulette starts. You may kill your own Zapdos, the weakened one, which can happen, or you kill the other Pokemon in the game. Then your first Zapdos faints, and the second one comes in fresh. You can use a revive and bring back the old one. So you can swap between the first and the second. But yeah, this is, in my opinion, the strongest deck in the game. By far. Because your opponent can't really do anything against it. Avoiding attacks using smokescreen is like the only way to stop it. Because you can heal poison, you can heal confusion and paralyze with a full heal. But you cannot cure reduced accuracy and you cannot heal increased evasion. So these are the only two things that can really break your game. But everything else is completely easy. That Zapdos just completely demolished Amy with no problems. What else? I wanted to check something, but I forgot. It's not even ideal. You see, I had like Pokeballs in, which I don't need. Usually you put like everything in that stops your opponent from gaining energy, like energy removal, super energy removal, anything that will prevent him from stacking energy. Also, scoop up is not recommended because you instantly lose. You can also use stuff like the de-evolution spray, but 70 damage on a random target is more than enough to just kill anything besides Snorlax, Chansey, and Kangaskhan. And Lapras. Lapras has 80 health. But you can just one-shot everything else, it's really not fair. And the reason you should not have two Pokemon on a bench is the random target cannot be your own Zapdos, but it can be any of your bench Pokemon, so there's a chance if you have two Zapdos in the game, you will hit your own Zapdos instead and knock it out, instead of the opponent target. But yeah, that was the remainder of Pokemon Trading Card Game. Hope you enjoyed me beating those poor guys completely senseless. And just because I want to be wasteful, I wanted to show you the card in the Fire Club this boy will tell you about. See, there's nothing behind this. So we will save here. And he wants all the energy cards that are not in my deck. If we say no, he's like, fuck you! And he's gone. Forever. But if we're nice, then, whoops. But if we are nice and say no twice, but if we are nice and say yes, he's like, boom, taking all of our remaining energy cards. All gone. And he's like, oh yeah, you should check the wall, 2 tiles left of the bookcase. And then he's gone. But this time, we will find a promotional card. An easily missable promotional card. Not even good, but if you want to collect all of the cards in this game, which they have 226 of, then you have to do it at least once. But as you can see, yeah, everything is gone. Boom. There's an easy way to circumvent this. If you put like every energy type you care for, like if you say, okay, I only play water, lightning, and fire, you put in like 20 of each into your deck, so you will at least keep those. And this guy will like take everything else. But since this is like a state we will never use again because we're just done with the game, doesn't really matter. It's actually not interesting for us anymore. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little game. I will continue Pokemon Crystal Clear sometime. Not today, I guess. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that was Pokemon Trading Card Game. I hope you enjoyed. I'm Rio, aka RNG Glaceon, and see ya!